Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. And we are, of course, out here on the old family farm. So, I have installed a new mod. If you look under the clock there, it says damage to the Booker TRL 2600 is 0%. Yeah, I now have a damage indicator on here. And it's a little bit worrisome because if I damage a vehicle, there's two ways to fix it. There is a service car available. Now, damaging a vehicle can mean banging it against a wall, running it into another piece of gear, that sort of thing, right? Well, there is a service vehicle available, and he will fix your gear if you damage it. Unfortunately, the service vehicle is about $50,000, somewhere in that neighborhood, I believe. The other way to do it is you require a garage, and I'm full. You require a garage. A garage is a little less money. It's, I think, $8,500, and you place that wherever you care to place that. Difference being, if you damage a vehicle to a certain point, it'll stop running. So, if it stops running, unless it happens to be the garage you crashed into, you're kind of out of luck. So then you definitely need the service car, because it'll have to go out to the vehicle and fix it. But as we have neither, we're going to have to just hope that we don't bang into anything or damage anything, etc., etc. So we will do our best under that to that level. So let's first of all see if the horses, the horses here that go moo would like any straw. Because if they don't want any straw, then we're going to have to store it. So I did finish picking up the rest of the corn, as I said I would. And we did pretty good. I put about 1/4 of a silo up and blanketed it, so we will have some silage pretty quickly. And the rest of it I put into the silo, because we actually have a silo that will hold chaff, so, or grass at any rate. No, chaff, sorry. Right, it was the corn that we did. Okay. Straw for everybody. Wee. There we go. That's what I like to see. And cows, there we are. Good. And straw is full. So, they have water, they have grass, and they have straw. It's a start. We got no milk yet, but, well, getting a little bit of poop. And that's about all you can ask of a cow, let's face it. See ya there, Bessie. Oh, look at your puddle. That's disgusting. I don't know. I guess you figure it's better than leaving them all over the field, do you? Alright, now I can go and store the rest of this, and then we can finish our pickup. Is there milk in the tank? Nope. Okie dokie. That always scares me. Twice now I've actually seen that gate opens inwards. Now you can pass through it, but there is one solid part right on the very end rail. If that happens to hit you before you're through, you're hooped. Okay, is this the straw storage? I don't think it is. I think this is just a barn. Yeah, we get no dump in there. So, it's this one? Yes, it is. Perfect. What's this? Yeah, root crop storage. And I believe that right here we can store our straw. Yeah, here we can store straw. And if you back under the pipe, you can fill your straw back up. Perfect. So we'll dump the rest of our straw here. Alright, so that's that mod, and let's say I'm just going to have to be careful here until we can sell off a little bit of our crops, and then I'll put in a garage. The other mod that I have, I won't be running yet either, because we're looking at about 100k to get it completely up and running. And when I'm ready to go with that one, I'll let you guys in on a little more. But as sort of a little hint thing, if you find a map you really like and you figure, well, yeah, but I want to do the pig thing and all that, I found a mod that's sort of, in a little bit different method than the way the pig mod itself works, but very close, where you can add both pigs and cattle pretty much anywhere on your map. Oh, what the heck here? We do not seem to be sucking up the wheat. There we go. Apparently this little broom thing it's got works backwards and forwards. I guess we were going a little too quick. So, but yeah, so I have a mod that'll actually allow you to place piggies and cows pretty much anywhere on the map, with the big difference being, oops, that was well done. You also have to buy a store to sell the stuff at. So, and it's basically, it's a fattening is what it is. You don't just add food and water and the animals magically appear. You actually buy these really emaciated looking skinny butt animals out of this one shop and take them home and fatten them up and then sell them back for a profit. So that's basically the way that one works. You kind of run in a rescue shelter for cows and pigs. There you go. Alright, so we have all of our valuable straw for this field, except for this little dollop in the corner. Lovely. So, and I also cut a whack of grass, although I have not cut the grass in this field. I just went around the outside edge of it a couple of times. So, well, specifically this bottom edge, as you can see. But again, that is one of the things with running smaller gear is it doesn't take too long to fill things up, you know? And let's get this guy cultivated. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Alright. All the way around the other corner. There we go. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. Not good. I tried to press B to turn it on. Of course, that's not what you actually do. You press B to lower it. It's a cultivator. So, yeah. Like that. Ta-da! Okay. I think of what it is, but for some reason this particular stage, the look of the field reminds me of a certain material. I can't even think of the material. Like a certain type of cloth. Yeah. So, in we come for the next row. Yeah, see, it's I've kind of put a stop to one of my FS13 series, and I'm putting the video up for it today, probably, the final in that series. But the big Pleasant Valley map, it's just too hard for one person to manage. I've mentioned this before, but it is definitely a multiplayer map. Probably one of the best I've ever seen, but it is multiplayer, and it becomes really difficult to manage. You know, the kind of thing where I have to do 4 or 5 hours of off-screen work to put together a 15 or 20 minute video, because it takes 5 hours to get a field to the point where you can go, okay, we're going to finish cultivating this field now. Yeah, what you guys missed was the first 5 hours of cultivating this field. Whereas this guy, within a few minutes, I can pretty much upgrade any field I need to the next stage. So, now I do believe that once we get this done, all of our fields will be empty and ready to go back into commission here. So, then it's just a matter of deciding what we want to do for crops. Alright, look at that. Beautiful. And get this last little tiny piece that I missed in the corner. And then, as I say, I do believe that all of our crops are taken care of. Everything that was standing when we first came into the game. Okay. And that is that. So, the fields are down and cultivated, I do believe. Let's just have a look here, shall we? What is this? Field number 1. What is it growing? Corn. Oh no. We have one more cornfield, eh? Field number 1. Okie dokie. Well, we're gonna have to take a little zippity-doo over there. Look at this. You know, that's the difference between doing it yourself and hiring a worker. Yeah, you don't see that on that field. Look at that. Huh? 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 Yeah. Oops. So now, we won't see it on this field either. And good. There we go. Now, so, considering that unlike the other method where all you had to do for chickens was collect eggs, and it seems there was always eggs, it would seem that when you have to go through all the hassle of giving them wheat and water and all that, so far we've gotten 1 egg. So, yeah. It says they're at 100% production, but 1 egg. So, yeah. Not, super-duper impressed with that little bit, I'll tell you. Okay. Now, we need to figure out where field 1 is and why it's full of corn. Oh, I see. Oh, right. That's because we have this field here that isn't grown yet. That's right. Okay, so we haven't got all the fields yet, because this guy hasn't exactly come up to snuff. So, alrighty. So I guess next stage is it's time to start getting things planted. So, we are going to use, for our sowing purposes, a device I have not used before. It's quite a nice little sower. Let's have a look, shall we? Here we go. This guy here, an Alice Chalmers. Nice little unit. Not the biggest thing in the world, but hey, looks like it's, you know, decent size, 3 meter, all crop. Okay. Other thing with this one is this is one of the ones that will take fertilizer as well as seed. So, it will actually allow us, as you can see here, and if I do left shift, I can go full or partial fertilization. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's go and grab ourselves some seeds and some fertilizer. Don't bang it on anything. I can't afford to fix things at the moment. So now, just got to remember where all that stuff is. Come on. There you go. should allow us to fill the fertilizer. There we go. He's not cheap. Not at all. And there we go. Fertilizer is full. And let's refill our seeds. Excuse me. Okay, and since we have a fair bit of silage and straw and such, I think we're going to go for a little canola. Alright. Don't bang it on the building. And we will start with this field. Alright. Looks good. Looks good. Fertilization is full. Perfect. Let's lower it down. B to start it up. And away we go. Nice. Turn it off. All the way around the edge. Turn it back on. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm going to run the crops where I do pretty much all the fields up with the same product. And then I will rotate to the next crop, rotate to the next crop, etc., etc. That should pretty much keep us with everything we need in place. So, and of course with this, we don't have to worry about using up seed and fertilizer if we don't need it. There'll be no oversprays here. Lovely. So yeah, I'm going to do up all of these fields that are currently sitting empty with canola. And next time we meet, we'll be at that stage. And we'll see where we can go from there. I think I should probably sell off the wheat and whatever else I might have piled up in my silos, and at least get the garage. Because I would really hate to misjudge, get hung up on a fence, and you know, not be able to use a piece of my gear. This is not like the big maps where I have 30 tractors. If I have a tractor go out of commission here, that could be rather problematic. So, but I do believe indeed that I'm going to call this an episode. So, until next we meet, folks, do take care of each other. This has been Species 7 from the Old Family Farm in Farming Simulator 2013, and ciao for now.